couple minutes, so I just wanted to record it. So let's just get it underway. Less than 2 minutes for the news. Not really hitting so much buy side, but engineering some sellers as we come up, most notably a 327 seller entered the party at 556. So if it comes back below, that's 327 seller. Could be seeing a little bit of a pullback. Until then, sellers are getting continually punished. So let's see how this less than a minute until news kicks off. We're getting a little bit of buyers here at the 573, 569. So we could be getting a little bit of buyer absorption in here. If it pulls back even slightly, we had a 72 player at 569, a seller that got promptly punished up here. Again, it's counter trend thinking. The algorithms on ES just shut off for the news. And here we go. News inbound. Jitters, jitters, jitters. Coming. Got the red folder news. What is the red folder exactly? It is final GDP. Unemployment claims. So far, the theory I was just saying about the buyer absorption being true. Okay, and back to the volume point of control, that seller character we circled there, the 300 lot player at 255. Needs to come back below that for some sort of pullback to be real. Hey, what's up to the one viewer that's joining the party? Just to let you know, I took that on a Top Step account. I took a max loss yesterday. I'm hoping that this will get that $1,000 back. Boom. Runner in the green now. Up 150 ticks on the runner. 160 ticks on the runner. 180 ticks on the runner. Trailing aggressively. I'm doing a manual on this. This will be a third day qualifying for this Top Step account. Stopped out. All right. That's a good way to start it. Took the fade real quick, saw see trade, take trade. That's how we re-roll. I took it before the news, and then I was like, I got to get this recorded. Anyway, I'll go to the Discord now and just see what everyone's doing there. Yo, what's up, everyone? What's up, everyone? I mean, on the YouTube, if you want to check it out, I just took a trade on Top Step for the news. That was good. All right. Switch over to Apex and get a cup of coffee, and I'll be back. Cheers. Apex had the perpetual sale going on till July 8th, I believe. So their 80% is ongoing. So yeah, I'll be right back. If we can get the viewers up to 10 again, we can have that giveaway. Hey, what's up? I think so. Boom, boom, boom. I took that news drop. I saw some buyer absorption and I just took it. Got like 180 ticks pre-market. That was nice. This like Top Step funded has been rubber banding, but I make more than I lose. So it's like I'm building it with like 3 qualifying. I think this is the 4th qualifying day. I don't even check the stats so much, but yeah. At least it's above the threshold. I'm basically done with it now. Yep. How you doing, by the way? Your phone? What? Like static? Like electrical failure? What? The foldable. I mean, it's better than being glued to social media. Like the other day, I opened some. I don't normally scroll social media, but I hit X for whatever reason when I was on the toilet, and then one of the first things was like some home invader video or something. I was like, why? What? And I just like force closed it. I'm like, why am I even clicking this? It's like well, it's like, why would you want to bombard your senses with like garbage, that makes you frazzled and angry? It's like life's too short. Well, I like, well, I mean, yeah, like, I like those ones where it's like like, what is that? Not mind killer, mind hunter or whatever, like where you're trying to get in the psyche of like why they did that. Like I like that, like true crime type stuff, but I don't just like seeing the crime for the sake of the crime, you know what I mean? I want to see a conclusion and why that happened, kind of thing. But like watching some like drug dealers like shoot somebody on the street and they're like twitching on the ground, it's like, why would you want to watch that? I'm surprised they're allowed to post stuff like that on these sites. I guess they have like bot accounts that do that or something. Boom, 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 boom. I miss you in this chat, T.O. man. Why you gonna be going somewhere else, man? You're making me sad. It's like everyone leaving me, man. I can shut up if it was conflicting with people. I can like mute myself or whatever. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Recovered the volume imbalance from the push up on the 2000 or 1000 tick. Back to the volume point of control. You had a player over, how long ago was that? 4 hours ago? Somebody at 22,556 peeled off 327 plus 122 they sold at that level. So there's a 450 lot player at 555, and that's now the volume point of control. So that's an inflection point that we're potentially bearishly retesting if it I was seeing some buyer absorption up top. It went, and I was like, it needs to go below 555 for it to be valid, and then it burst through, and I was like, all right, I'm done. But now it's bearishly retesting if one is so inclined to go counter trend again, but I'm just chilling right now. It pulled back on like 600 contracts with that burst down, so V-shaped. Okay, testing. What? All right. The bearish retest idea could be true, but I don't care. I'm just going to play a game right now for a couple minutes. and have some coffee. Do I want the scan lines on? Yes, I do. I don't care if it looks bad for you guys. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I hope that doesn't happen. Like, I don't like Democrats. Yeah, I hope that doesn't happen. No, I mean, I hope that we don't elect another one. I agree with you that they would do that, but I'm just saying, like, I hope there's at least... Right, right. Or it's like, where, what... Or it's like, where's... Or it's like, where's Idaho located? Like, where's Utah? Like, what state is Utah in? And they're like, they don't realize, like, Utah is... It's a trick or whatever. I've seen a few of them, but I don't. They all bleed together. You ever watch that? What is that guy's name? Johnny B or something? No, I'll Joey B. He's like a comedian guy, but he's always like talking about like, this is the world we live in. Jeez, give me a break. I'll send you a link. Like, his humor is like right up your alley. He's like commenting on like videos of idiots, basically. You had a series like that, not that like one. You had the YouTube channel. That was funny. Optic Blast. Are they gonna reboot the X-Men? You know about like comics and stuff, right? Yeah, I've seen the pictures, but like, do you know if they're gonna make the, what do you call it? Like, are they gonna reboot that since they acquired Fox? Hmm. Having Ryan Reynolds, you know, his version of that Fox universe is pretty good. I like that they had Blade come back, like the actual Blade. It's like some. See, that goes to show that there's that whole. It's not about like DEI, because like he was literally the first Marvel superhero movie character and everyone loved it. It was like they had 3 of them. And it only got dumb when they had like Jessica Biel listening to like with earbuds in and stuff, and it was like becoming hokey, you know. Okie dokie. Anybody look at what? I like your stuff. I mean, I'm pretty sure your what do you call it? Nebula still works too. Like everything, it's not a matter. Like you had a video like a month ago that it's like, it's not the stuff, it's you, kind of. Like the indicators are fine. It's always with that, with any trading system. It's just a matter of like risk management, psychology, you know. That's straight up the hard truth. This looks like it could continue down to the downside. Bearish retest, you gotta like volume imbalance, some potential buyer absorption again. I don't know. 3 minutes till the hourly close. liquidity.
Continue. Choose your alter ego. Soldier. Ready. Fight.
And there you go. Oops.
Continue. Choose your alter ego. Soldier. Ready. Fight.
All right. Getting a little follow through back to VWAP. Yes, looks like it could clear out those 164 contracts at 61.55. You got VWAP down there at 61.48 too.
Ready. Fight.
That's good. Williams. Williams is a good, like Larry Williams was cool, an OG. Oh yeah. His whole stochastic and turtle soup and all that, you know. It's funny, like, the William. Why does it have a percent thing? What does that mean? I thought percent needed to be a number.
Continue. Choose your alter ego. Rock.
Well, that's what people do, and they call it like the yeah. Well, he basically uses that, and then it's like one of his things is he doesn't talk about, but he uses the Williams percent R. Apparently. I've seen emails where he praised Larry Williams too, so he's secretly a fan, but then he makes fun of stochastic traders and tells everyone to get the indicators off their charts because they don't mean anything, and yet talk to Larry Williams about that. Yeah, exactly. Everything. Yeah, I mean, that's it's just creating like conditional entry models and then just taking a risk parameter on that and then doing it. So it's like there's multiple models. It's just like being consistent with your view of that. And then if you take yeah, there's entry strategy, and you can rate yourself on that. And then there's, like, what do you call it? You know, there's the exit strategy is its own thing too. Well, that is silly. all it does is like make your you need to be ultra precise to yeah, it just brings you in 100x like a lens to your stop loss. Well, it's because people have ego and they want to be like, I live on the edge, you know. Yeah. Yeah, it should be boring. Like it shouldn't be like where you're sweating and have your ass pucker. Like that trade I just took was not it was just like I just, you know, it was like I saw it and I took it. It was relatively stress-free and then I closed it. It's kind of boring when you do it right. Mm-hmm.
Continue. Choose your alter ego.
Yeah, because it's gonna like induce the pathos, which is gonna make you pathological, the opposite of logical. You got Aristotle's rhetorical triangle, the logos, ethos, and the pathos, and the pathos does you no good in trading.
Ready. Fight.
Got him. Okay. Let's turn it off now. No, don't leave me. All right, well, if you guys want to hop into the YouTube, now's the time. What's up, woke? He has a little, like, group or chat something. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. You'd have to ask him directly. We got 12 minutes. Will there be anything worth taking? Let's go ahead and put a tight trailing stop for Scalperoo on the PA for Apex and see if anything starts to rear its head. What's up? I love music so much. Shout out to you. Yeah. If you guys joined the YouTube, that'd be cool. Do we have any more news? Let's find out. This is Thursday midweek reversal, so we could get a midweek reversal thing. We got pending home sales 30 minutes after the open, and that's about it. Okay. Okay, 8 minutes until we open. Where is it gonna go? What's it gonna do? All right, we'll just put this back up. Oh, so I think that was what? 2, 3, 4. This might be the 4th qualifying day for the top step. I'll try to be frugal on the 5th day, try to get a good solid amount on the last day, but no need. Just trade a little bit on the Apex today. Get an 8-day cycle going. Already on day number 4 for 8. We're already above the payout threshold, so we just need to keep doing what we do, and then we can take another payout. Don't need 20 accounts, don't need like all the flashy stuff. Speaking of which, let's get up to 10 concurrent viewers, shall we? And get those likes up to the watchers, and also get the comment on yesterday's video so we can do a drawing. A giveaway. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. 5 minutes. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Just to reiterate from the opening point, we saw this guy here. There's a 327 and 122 seller at 522,556. So if it stays below that level, sellers could be coming into control. We watched this buyer absorption here, and that's what we took on the short for top step down to here, all the way down to the VWAP, and then we exited on the bounce up on the runner. And now we're just chilling before the open. Volume point of control at that character is circled for the inflection point. And yeah, now getting some other buyers hit here. 86 at 551, 44 at 555. Getting those sellers that are trapped down there, turning them to buy side prior to the open. Another 90 buyer hit at 553. Getting a bunch of buyers in this region. 58, 95, 90. Just below the volume point of control with that 300 lot to the left. This could be some buyer absorption if it absorbs these guys. A continuation of this, perhaps. We're opening in a minute. And 1 minute. 1 minute to go. 1 minute. Fifteen seconds. And we're off. Open. Okay, so if it comes below that, what you gonna do? Okay, took the short. Runner in profit. Easy peasy. Up 56, 72, 56 on the runner. Stop at break even with the trailing stop. And that was as easy as just clicking a button. And we're out. And that's a qualifying day. I don't need to do very much else unless I see an easy one. Anyway, we just hit 59 and 121 and 56 and 42 in buy side. This looks like it could absorb some more buyers and just continue. Could be wrong. We could be having some real buyers step in to push up the price and just go for all-time highs again. But seeing this absorb and fade, we just hit 403 buyers with that burst up here. So this looks like a pretty stable rejection off the volume point of control. Once again, I've said before, when you have a large player of 300 contracts deep, that's something to raise an eyebrow to. So seeing a little bit of a pullback on midweek reversal Thursday would be idyllic. I'm just trying to hit a base hit. I'm not trying to hit a home run. I just want green to be copacetic in the mind for the day, but we missed that. That was beautiful, though. That was a beautiful absorption. Oh my goodness. I mean, yeah, should have hit the button again, but no worries. I'm frugal. Came back on 535 in buy side there, and that is a perfect buyer absorption idea right there. Oh my gosh. That is a perfect buyer absorption. I wasn't getting confused. There was no confusion at all. Went up on 195 contracts after pulling back into 535 sell side. Let's go see what this is looking like. Okay. Buyer absorption means in a particular modality when you have lots of buyers and it doesn't go in the direction the buyers want, which is up. That means it's going down. And conversely, seller absorption means it's telegraphing down with a lot of sellers getting hit without going down further, and then it goes up. So the absorption of the buyer means it goes down, and the absorption of the seller means it goes up. So it means, yeah, exactly that. So as I was saying, buyer absorption, it means go short. In other words, like a easier way to put it is buyer absorption means both of them, absorption means sideways in that direction, so it goes against them. Price action sideways, lots of buyers, down. Sideways price action, lots of sellers, up. So you had a lot of buyers here at the volume point of control. I circled those, and then I took the short, got paid, runner got stopped, it popped back up on 403 buyers, got absorbed, boom, came down hard on 535. And yeah, I didn't hit it the second time because I already made money. Could have had a wider stop, but shoulda, coulda, woulda, I don't care. I got paid either way. I'm not like, I don't play the regret game. Yeah, it is pretty good. And then when you have the book map or the heat map, they just added a new heat map for for a toss, and they have like 2 years of data you can draw from for that. I just, again, don't have real Windows. I'm running it on a Mac, so the parallels won't let me see that here because I don't have OpenGL, see? But if you got a real PC, then you don't really need Bookmap. You can see all the heat map on ATOS. ATOS is the best visualization out there. I will vouch for them forever. Like it color weights it, so you don't need to think about where the real volume is. And then I have a second footprint that's just volume here. Wow, that was a nice jitter up. What the heck? If you, yeah, get that 14-day free trial, it's worth checking out for sure. They're always updating it too. I think everyone's afraid, for the most part, is afraid to short because of the trend and they don't want to go counter trend. So, but it's Thursday and it's midweek reversal. So I was only looking for like a short. And then my first inkling was this 300 lot guy. Seeing that 300 lot guy, I was like, is the party over? And then it burst up, and I was like, okay, these buyers getting absorbed. Boom, that was a really nice 180 tick play. And this was your second really good play. And that's all you need. A couple good plays a day keeps the 9 to 5 away. Now you're getting a bunch of both sides here getting induced. So it's like too much noise for what I look for. So I'm like, And that's where I just chill. I want that clean momentum in one direction, like where it's just like no drawdown, just like away from your entry in your direction, you know? I think I'm going to cut it short today because I didn't work out prior to the stream and I was feeling tired. So I'm going to work out a little bit after this. I already got my trades in. So I'll stay with you for 20 more minutes and then I'm out. Looks like it's going to pull back some more. There's a volume imbalance down at 485. Got resting orders down at 500. You got a bunch down here on the 475s and more. So you got this potential down there to gobble all that down below. Oh, daily open down at 461. Let's go see if there's a, what do you call it? Volume point of control. Current one's over here, but let's go see yesterday's. Why does it keep putting that back and erasing the old ones that I drew? That's the 24th, 624. 625. $6.23. $6.18. $6.17. All right. All right, let's put these in a folder and hope it doesn't actually. Getting a burst up into 339 buyers. And then just coming back into value area low, you could like long into value area low. That's its own simplicity you could do. Theoretically, come back into value area low, just long back into value area low, short under value area, coming into value area high. Boom. Nice fake out. That was a nice fake out. Pulled up into 339 buyers, slammed down into 506 sellers. Just trapped a bunch of minis players, getting them into rocket, turning them into rocket fuel to the downside. It's going to sweep that order down below, and looks like that whale's in effect. Okay, so we got T-minus 15 minutes. Really, I want to get the viewers up on tomorrow for Friday at least, and then we can celebrate with another free eval. That'd be cool. $77, $80, $33, $25, $31. Getting some buyers hit and sellers. Looks like they're going to get absorbed and just continue to the volume imbalance at 485-ish. Sweep all these resting orders in the VWAP book map. Just do it. Just do it. Oh no, that's too bad. Pulling back into 300, 400 sell side, turning the buyers into sellers. Now you're negative for the session in terms of delta aggression. Sellers stepping up here for midweek reversal Thursday. Got the daily open down at 461, 2 volume points of control down at 429 and 409. Settlement down at 461. So over here at the daily open, yeah, that's settlement. ES has some resting orders down at 61.55. Sellers in control at this point. That was a nice sweep of the buyers, or sorry, sell side. Sell side sweep. Just hit the volume imbalance recovery at 480. Sweep, sweep, sweep. All right. More buyer absorption looking like here. That was a full sweep of the resting liquidity we were talking about. All swept off the floor. Off the table, rather. Nice. All right. So let's go see how the hour is looking to turn out. It looks like it's going to be a bearish candle for the hour. Yeah, this super trend, bearish super trend on the 2-minute held, and then boom, we just slammed to the downside some more. Looks like we could be coming back to the daily open at 461. Just came down to a fib level of the trend-based fib. 618 will take you back to daily open. Coming back into value area low. This is a nice V-shaped recovery. Just hit about 500 in buy side. All those shorters got turned into buy stops. And as fast as they went away, the buyers came back. A 288 buyer at 517. Wow. That was a 679 delta candle there. It's a lot of buyers in here. Three minutes on the hourly close. Less than a minute on the hourly close. I totally did not see that, but if you just saw the volume imbalance recovery, that was a massive, massive play, 50, 60 points. So we came back on 330 plus 679. That's about 1,000 plus 246, 277, 1,500. 1,500 contracts to buy side. Boom, taken to the upside. Buyers stepped in as quickly as they came in with strength faster than the sellers did. And there's the hourly close. Sellers just got spooked into out of existence. And the hourly close bullish with the recovery wick. How do you know if a wick is bullish? Well, you can do a thing here where you measure it, and then you do, what is it? You do the fib shallow, and if, sorry, we should do this the other way. If you do if the body closes above the 382, it's a objectively bullish candle. So the hourly closed with the body above the 382 from wick to wick, so it is a bullish candle. Could come back to these volume imbalances here, hitting this for support, and then possibly taking off, generating some sell side off that violence up, push up. News, that's true. The orange folder. I'm going to call it, guys, because I need to do some sit-ups and push-ups and whatnot and try to get pumped before I go to bed. There's 108 sellers hit at 550, 89 buyers at 586. We're coming back on that 330 character from the outline at the start of the stream. We could just see a continuing blow off top type scenario for going into this day. It is counter trend to try to short, so be careful. The strength of the buyers is apparent with that push up there. It just negated all of the open move to the downside, which took a long time. It took like 30 minutes to do. It did in 3 minutes what it took 30 minutes to do. So just bear that in mind. Don't stand in front of a freight train expecting something that may not ever occur. Might be better to just get in line with the long. On that note, ladies and gents, I am going to bid you adieu, and I will catch you tomorrow. I'm green for the day. That's all I need to be, and I need to do some work as well. So catch you guys tomorrow. Hopefully we can get to 10 concurrent viewers, and then we'll give away a eval. So I'll catch you